channel. My name is Louise. If you're new here, my channel is a haul every Saturday at 5 o'clock, the one you're watching. I do a live on a Sunday, and sometimes I'll put random bits up in between, occasionally. I do talk a lot. I like to get out there because it bothers people sometimes, so if you're not interested in that, I'm not the channel for you. But if you like somebody that rambles on and over explains everything, that is this channel. So if you do enjoy today's video, you want to put a like, any comments, you want to subscribe, all the good stuff, that's all down there somewhere, that would be awesome. So weekly haul. We work on a £60 budget. That's for me and my adult son. I spent 82. I remembered £50.82 this week is all we spent. Actually went without a list. I don't ever go without a list. There was a few bits on my son's list. I literally had potatoes, so it wasn't a list. So I was winging it. I don't like shopping like that, but I just couldn't think of anything. So yeah, it's just whatever went into the trolley, I guess. So there was a lot of gaps in the shop today, a lot in the tin section, huge gaps of like absolutely no product type gaps, and in the crisp section I noticed it as well. Everywhere else seemed to be okay. I think there is something going on. I was over earwigging. I'm not very good at earwigging. I was earwigging on some of the conversations. There's definitely something going on, but I don't know if it's just them as a company are just having trouble or something. I don't know. So let me know if there's been any big gaps in your Asda stores. I will give you prices as we go along. If you get a different, you will get a different price, sorry. You will get a different price because I always donate 3 items to the food bank, and I donate it when I'm in the store, because if I bring it back, I always say this, you know, it's just going to be one of them jobs that I forget to do on a regular basis. I'll have a big pile of food bank stuff. So I always donate 3 items, and they are always sanitary products. Just evolved that way. So they're already gone, they won't be in the haul. I do have a big sore. I don't think it's noticed so much, but just in case my speech gets a little bit weird or something, that'll be what it is. My whole bottom lip's swollen, and I've got sores and all sorts of good stuff going on, and my mouth is sore. It's something that I deal with quite regularly, so it just comes up. But just in case, you know, people can be quite ruthless on the internet, so if it is obvious on the camera, which nothing is to me because I'm blind as a bat without my glasses, I'm just a blur, yeah, just get it out there before somebody gets out there and attacks me for it. I think that's everything. I don't think that's everything. I feel like I've forgotten something, but if I have, I have. Well, let's just go on with the haul because I'm rambling, and yeah, this one is going to be one of those videos. Fresh section, not an awful lot because I'm just getting what I want or what I fancy at the time. And like I said, normally I have a sort of idea, a sort of list, but I had nothing. I picked up some mushrooms. These are the ATP packet because they look pretty decent. I usually go for a slightly more expensive packet because I'm funny with mushrooms, but when they look okay, I'll get them. And I was thinking maybe omelettes again. I haven't really had an omelette or anything along those lines for a while, so that's a possibility that I had in mind. I knew I was getting potatoes. Like I said, that was the only thing on the, it's not classed as a list because there's only one thing on it, is it? It's not technically a list. I knew I was going to get potatoes. I'm thinking, I don't know, like I want to cook a sort of roast dinner, like the principles of a roast dinner, but maybe not end up being a roast dinner, as in maybe not roast potatoes, or it might be mashed potato, you know, something like that. I'm not sure. That type of meal, whether it happens or not is another thing. I regularly have these ideas of meal ideas and they don't happen. But yeah, I knew I was going to get potatoes. Now, I don't know if they've started making thinner bags, but when I went over there, there was a few bags that were already open, and then just because obviously when you pick them up, you just grab the potato and pull it, all the bags are splitting. So I don't know if they've changed their plastic or if there was just something really strange going on there. So I couldn't really be picky about potatoes. It was just the bag that came out whole. So they're down to 2 kilograms now. They used to be 2.5, they're now 2 kilograms. This bag cost £1.35. That's actually not too bad, I guess. Like last week I bought the big potatoes because I knew I wanted bacon ones. They could sort of maybe get a couple out of this. Not really, they're not that great, but they'll be okay for what I want them for. I got some carrots. Don't get carrots that often. I usually would go with a tin anyway, but they're quite expensive, and I just fancied cooking a little bit more, I guess. Right now I do, whether I will on the weekend. These are 40p for this bag, 500 grams. It's not bad. 40p is like the size of a can. I'm sure you'll get more out of this anyway, so yeah, we'll see. Got a cucumber. I'm not sure if I'm going to pickle it. Like I said, I've got a sore mouth at the moment. Maybe not, maybe it's been too much vinegar. Maybe that's what it is. 89p for this. Didn't really go for much salad. I'm really not, the lettuce I got last week, it wasn't so good. It was very dark green leafy for a romaine. It's got a different texture, so I'm sort of not on the lettuce so much, so I just picked up the cucumber and some tomatoes. I went for the cheapy ones. 69p for this bag, 250 gram. Tomatoes are creeping up as well, and I just like any sort of tomatoes, really. It would just be more if I wanted a specific shape for a specific item, and I'm thinking maybe omelettes anyway, so that would be good for that. I got a nacho cheese, £1.50. I don't think we've got any left. This one is actually really nice for nachos. If you've not tried it before, it's as good as the Doritos one, but a fraction of the price. Really, really enjoy that one. I got a coffee because I'm actually down to my last one. I haven't got all my stocks that I thought I had. I've really got to start paying attention, but I probably won't for a while. This is now £1. They've changed it to the plastic packaging, which is, weirdly enough, it's actually harder to open. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, I needed to get another one because we've just cracked open my last coffee. Spaghetti has been something that I have been eating a lot of. I go through phases of like having it every day after work and then not. It's either spaghetti on toast or a sandwich 9 times out of 10, and it's been a lot of spaghetti on toast this week. 19p a can, cannot go wrong for that, and these are actually really nice ones for the essential range. I'm a fan, and a few people have tried them and they're converted too. You have to try them if you've not. Yeah, 19p a can, so I just picked up 3. I did use a chili con carne last week to go with the baked potato I said I was going to have. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't have it that often. This isn't something I tend to really have a backup of, and when I saw the price I know why I don't have a backup. £1.69. That's really gone up. That's a lot, but it is nice, and it's nice to have it in the cupboard. I don't have it often anyway, so that's not a backup. That is just all we have now. I got coleslaw. I did have a look for a while because actually that 50p coleslaw I got the other week wasn't so bad, but this was only £1.19 for double the size, and it's the creamy one as well, so I just thought we'll go with that one. Eggs for omelette, that's what I'm thinking at the moment. £1 something, 65 are these? Eggs were towards the end of the shop. Yes, ooh, I remember that, £1.65. Picked up some bacon. Maybe BLTs, maybe they'll end up in the freezer, I don't know. But this one looked pretty good, and I think it's sort of, it looks like medallions in there. Now, when bacon, I'm not good with the fat. I usually cut a lot of the fat off. So medallions is something I would pick if it was in the price range, but they do charge a lot more for medallions. This is the cheap £1.45 packet, and they had a couple in there. It's a little bit hard to know because it's sort of that shrink wrap stuff. So sometimes you'll open it up and they're really thick. They see that looks like a really thick slice. But the other, I don't know now, looking at it, I don't think I picked a good one. I don't like my bacon too thick either. Hit or miss with this. I just thought I'd go with it. If not, I'll find another use for it. It won't go to waste, that's for sure. I picked up cold relief. Corey seems to have a cold again, and even though we have the what do we call it, wellness shots that I've made that are in the freezer, he waits until he gets sick before he starts taking them, so he needs to take these at the same time. I just got the normal max strength cold and flu, and I did find on my way going out towards the checkout bit, I found cold and flu day and night ones, so I thought I'd give him them as well just in case. He has the options, and these were £2 a pack. Doritos, again, they're still on a deal at the moment, so I don't mind buying them when they're on deal. They're not on Corey's list, I've just been buying them, he's been eating them, so, you know, obviously he's enjoying them. £1.25 for the triple cheese. This would be his choice of Doritos. I only buy the Doritos when they are on a deal because they're so ridiculously priced. And this was just a random, they're down 65p, and I just got myself the chicken fajita. This one has got a bit of a spice, but it's the sort of spice where you have the first mouthful and you think, ooh, that's got a little bit of a kick. I'm not sure I'm going to like that, but it doesn't get any worse. It's not one of them that builds up. It's just that first mouthful, that heat is it. So I can handle it, and I'm a real wuss when it comes to heat on spices heat. But that one's pretty good. So it's just to sit in the cupboard. We don't have any randomly fancy a pot noodle, so it will just be there for when. I got Corey's Cokes. These are £2.49 each. It's just something he has every week. He always gets some fizzy, and this is his choice of fizzies at the moment. He's been on this one for a while. He randomly gets bored and then he'll change. Rolls were on his list, so I picked these ones up again. I've mentioned these before. Now, you can get the rolls in the bread section that are the same size and they look about the same. They're 90p. Or you can get this one, which is in like the fresh bread section, £1.10. They are amazing. I'm not a huge fan of soft rolls normally, but these ones I absolutely love. In fact, I think I've been eating 2 of them every week. Normally I would just leave them until Corey's eating them and remind him because he forgets they're there. But I have been eating them. They're really, really lovely texture, and they just fill in, and they're so good. They're just, it surprises me because I'm not usually much of a fan. I got Corey's energy drinks. Look, I remembered 10 of them for a change rather than the 8. He takes 2 energy drinks to work with him. He doesn't do coffees or anything like this. Is just his energy kick. 42p a can. This is his choice. This would be the summer fruits is his choice of flavour. They don't have them in that often, but when they do, I grab them. So that's for work. He did have pizzas on his list. Now, I bought this pizza last week, £1.10 for the deep pan double pepperoni. Corey overcooked it. He wasn't paying attention. So it was left, obviously, because it was too hot for him to do anything with it, thank God. Because I think he would have binned it. It was really nice. Burnt pizza is not a bad thing. He was shocked. He thought it would go in the bin, but nope, that was my dinner and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I got him one. Hopefully he won't overcook this and he'll get a chance to eat this one. Yeah, so £1.10, didn't I? I picked this one up. They got a lot of lower price things in Asda of the things they do have. Like I said, there are quite a few gaps in at the moment. The Chicago Townies pizza that we enjoy, we've always enjoyed it. This one's down to £1.66. He did put pepperoni pizza, so I did get a couple. Just thought because it's a tiger crust, it's the Chicago Town, that's a really, really good price. Maybe it'll be a hit. I mean, he's not going to not like it. It's Chicago Town, we always like them. But I'm not sure what he's going to think of the tiger crust. I've never known a tiger crust to be on a pizza. I picked him up a ready meal, £1.80. I'm thinking chow mein. Yes, £1.80. Just something a little bit different. Yeah, it just appealed. I picked these up a really, really good price. I was thinking that would go really, really good with the rolls. So these are Southern Fried Chicken. This is the brand. Normally you pay an awful lot. In fact, you do. For 2 of them, I think it said £2.50. And then this was right above it. And there's 6 in there. And I think it was like some funny price. £2.60. Oh, my eyes. £2.82. It was £2.60 something. £2.82. £2.82. So you're paying 32p more and getting 4 more of them. How ridiculous is that? Anybody who buys a 2-pack, mad. But yeah, I was just thinking that would go really, really nice with the rolls. Got the crisps, the usual suspects. £3.60 for 24 bags. There's 6 prawn cocktail, 6 cheese and onion, 6 salt vinegar, and 6 ready salted. Where else? Oh, I picked myself some Brussels up. I ran out of broccoli, so I always have like 2 bags of veggies in for me in the freezer. Yeah, so I needed another bag. I was going to pick up the broccoli because that's what I finished, but I thought, you know what, let's have something different. Let's go with Brussels sprouts. I enjoy it for Brussels sprout, but I only ever buy them at Easter. No, I only ever buy them at Christmas. Don't know why. £1.30 is actually cheaper than most of the other veggies. So yeah, I have an option of a different vegetable this time. Quite excited. I got Corey the chips. These are the chips. These are the good chips. These are £2.45. They're no more expensive than the other chips, but they're just really nice. These are really thick and fluffy and crispy on the outside, and they're really filling. You really don't need many of them because they're so stodgy and filling and so good. I got the toilet roll, £2.39. I do need to start trying to remember to pick them up a bit more often. We're sort of just got enough to keep us going. No backup stocks, and if ever that things in the stores go back to the way they were because people don't learn their lessons, I want to make sure that I've got some stock. And I've wanted to get some of these pellet scent booster thingies for a while. But I have been looking at the prices and they're so expensive. These ones are £2. Again, this is a funny price. Where is it? Would have been towards the end. £2.84. See, they're all strange prices. £2.84, which is not a bad price. Usually, I think £3 is the smallest, the lowest price for like this size. And with this one, you can shake it. It says you can shake it and sniff the top, and you'll get the scent. Most of them you didn't need to, but this one stood out against all of the others. This is the sandalwood and eucalyptus. It's absolutely amazing. And I went through all the smells. This one stood out like so much stronger, but so much better. Really excited to try this one. Really good price, and this will last an awful long time. But I do like the scent boosters because the liquids, yeah, they soften things and they make them smell a little bit better. But when you've got really strong, like when you have people that go to work in warehouses and have those sorts of smells to their clothes, you know, like that oily sort of smell. I don't know, if you've got anyone who works in a warehouse, you'll know it's a very particular smell, and it's quite strong. It's like an oily, that's the only way I can explain it. Most of them, when you're washing them, it gets rid of it, but it doesn't really do anything. This, you can actually smell it on even those, so it's really good. Yeah, I'm a huge fan, and you know me, being frugal on that. These is a lot of money, but well worth it. So, normally at this point I'd be letting you know how I'm going to be live on Sunday, because you'll be seeing this Saturday. I'm actually recording this Thursday, managing to get it done the same day that I'm hauling it. So I'm hoping to go live Sunday, but my immune system must be down because of the fact that I'm getting all the sores in my mouth and stuff, and I'm starting to feel other things going on my head, like, you know, just my vision's a bit off and I'm just feeling a bit rough. So if things progress quickly, I may not be live on Sunday morning, but if I'm not, I will put it in the community tab and let you know. 9 times out of 10 I'm coming on anyway. It's just because it's just a chat, and I enjoy having a chat with you. So fingers crossed I will be live tomorrow morning for you. It will be 7 AM Greenwich Mean Time. We just have a nice chat. Like I said, if I can't, I will put it in the community tab, because since this morning symptoms have started to pick up, and you know, it's just a chat. If I'm not feeling up to it, I'm not doing it. But I probably will be. Knowing me, I probably will do the live anyway, but I just wanted to kick it out there so you are aware. So hopefully I will see you then. If not, then it'll be the next haul, I guess. I'm gonna go because I am starting to even the length of the video, I'm starting to feel a lot more rough now. I'm gonna need to go and get some painkillers and go to bed, I think. So I'm sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching some, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.